What's poppin', comrades? Welcome to this new video, and today I'm talking about the quote, on the other side of fear is joy, happiness, however you want to call it. So basically for me it wasn't clear a long time how things actually make me happy. So like what things actually do make me happy, and the things I wasn't really able to feel that when this is actually happening, and how can I become happy all the time. And I was thinking about that so long, and came at one point just like by traveling and like meeting new people and like doing business at the same time, that it's all related to fear. Everything that we do in our lives is related to fear. Fear can be the biggest enemy of someone, but also the biggest indicator and teacher and guider. Because think about it, we all have been there. Like we all have been there. That we saw a person on the street, like man or woman, doesn't matter, and we thought we need to talk to them, right? But then this feeling comes up, this belly feeling, strange feeling that we don't really know how to deal with it, especially in the Western world. Like we have never been taught how to deal with our feelings. Rather, ignore them, press them down. That's like the way to go in a in the Western society. And I believe it's completely wrong to do that. Like you should always think of like your emotions and feelings as energy, and you can make this energy working for you. It's just it depends on how you actually use it. So just to let you know, like I'm not a spiritual guy or a guider or a spiritual healer or a coach that does, I don't know, sound healings or whatever. I'm not one of them, and I think all these people at the end just try to say the same thing anyway. It's always about the same thing. And for me, energy and a feeling is just energy, and this energy wants to be used. And if you, for example, ignore it and you push this energy down, you leave it in your body, and that's what you never want. Like especially if it's negative energy, you don't want this to stay in your body. You want this to maybe flow through you and reach the next point where it's supposed to come. But that's really important to know how to like work with emotions, because I'm just telling you out of my perspective. I had so many troubles with controlling or using my emotions because I wasn't like clear about who I am and like what these feelings mean. And I can tell you, like I have a lot of emotions. Like I'm called, like if you put labels on me, I have ADS, or I am a manifesting generator, however you want to call it, which basically means that I'm fueled with emotions, and if something really interests me, I put so much emotion into that. And like the same with negative things. And I just wasn't sure about myself how I am able to like control these feelings. And at the end, now saying it now, I know how to guide me and how to use the feelings that I have. And fear is just one of them. So for example, this belly feeling comes up with a lot of things. Like what I can think about right now, for example, where this always shows up, is when I have to call someone important and make a deal, for example, for a new website or whatever. There's always this like strange belly feeling. Like we all know it when we're nervous, and this is a sign for you to go through with it and to actually do it. Whatever you have thought of that created that feeling, or you're in a situation that created that feeling, it is something that this feeling tells you to do it. Don't ignore this feeling. Use this feeling and empower it and go into that like energy. Like just use the energy, and you will see, like when you have that feeling and you just like take a deep breath, like you can feel that energy and you can use it to scream and to do all these kind of things if you know how to channel that energy. And that's what I'm using fear for. If I'm fearful of shooting a video, why the fuck, whatever reason that would be, I mean, I'm just gonna fucking do it anyway and put even more power into it. And I just use and experience and feel and like see that there is something moving, and yeah, there's energy going around, and I can use that energy. You can use any energy that you want. It's always on you and how you want it. Either you bring it down and eat it and ignore it, or you embrace it and actually, yeah, use that energy to create even more. And my advice, do that. Go into the fear and experience that. And the good thing is, every single time you crushing the fear, you feel joy and you feel happiness. Just because our brain releases hormones, and yeah, you did something that you thought you couldn't do a few seconds ago, or the feeling told you maybe you shouldn't, but the feeling doesn't tell you that. That's a misconception of so many people. This feeling tells you do it. And I'm not I'm not talking about a situation where someone runs after you with a gun or something. Like, run, go fucking run. Don't like face the fear. Like, then go and like get yourself in safety. But you always have the choice, you know what I mean? And yeah, I rather go into the fear if it doesn't kill me, and yeah, use it to do more and to produce more. So yeah, let me know if you have dealt with something like this before, if you have felt, yeah, this massive energy that you can use to manifest anything. And fear is a guider, guys. Fear is a guider. Go into the fear, and you will have an amazing life for sure. So that was it for this video. Thanks for listening. If you have questions, like always, ask me. And if you liked it, you can also leave a like. It doesn't cost anything, so it's free. And you can definitely subscribe as well if you want to see more of those videos. I'm trying to get my quality up and like have a full team of like people creating, but this is still gonna take a little bit of time. But I hope you stay tuned until it's ready. So thanks for listening, and peace out, guys.